Welcome to the DMK Awards Show 2020. Now, we would have much rather had this awards show in person, but the universe had other plans this year. Tonight, we're going to be celebrating the successes, hard work, and efforts of our international distributors and our domestic clinics and therapists. Well, without further ado, let's turn it over to Danae, who's going to get right into the show.
Hello, DMK world everywhere. Well, this commemorates our succession of DMK International and Domestic Awards. The lineup is terrific. We took a lot of thought this time because we've had COVID. It's changed the world, it's changed the way we regard our clients, the way we regard ourselves, the priorities of life, and what's the most important. But the thing that we did, I think, better than anybody else, and you can all stop right now and give yourself a big pat on the back. And if that's hard to do, then you pat the person that's next to you on the back. We not only survived, we grew. Many of the therapists and even doctors who are excellent at doing treatments in the privacy of a cabin, but found it very difficult to sell home prescriptives because they're artistic and they don't like the word no, just in case the client would say no, have learned that they can do that very well because guess what? That's all you had to work with is home prescriptives. And that's why when I flew in from Australia with the COVID snapping at the tail of the plane and arrived here, we immediately jumped online and started doing the videos that you saw. And Daniel Dixon did the same thing, bless his heart, on how to be professional, how to do a proper diagnostic online, wear your uniform, act like you're in your clinic, with the person that's sitting at home watching you on their device right in front of you, and do a professional breakdown of all their anomalies and problems, and then prescribe the proper prescriptive to keep them going during a time that was not only stressful, but people were having all kinds of breakouts and rashes, and including the famous mask rash. So everybody pulled together globally. And instead of firing people right and left like our competitors have done, or even going out of business, not only did we hire more people, but we bonused all of our workers on the front lines, the young men and women that handle all the goods coming in from around the world and everything else, and grew and grew. And I'm so proud of you all. It's just, to me, if I was somebody else or I arrived suddenly from another planet and watched all this, I'd go, who are these people? And there's no doubt in my mind at this time, and I can say this with full conviction of 77 years, 50 of which have been in this business, is that we will become the go-to company in the entire planet. DMK will not only be number one, it'll be the go-to. And go-to means when you've tried everything else and you've done this and you've done that and it's failed, where can we go to be assured of the best education, the best results, and the best ongoing partnership with skin practitioners? That will be us. That'll be all of you. So that's what tonight means. It's an award not only for your sales and whatever else that the board and the panel judges on, but because of your heart, your commitment, and your passion, and not dropping the ball. That means everything to me, and it means everything to you. And so, having said that, without further ado, let's welcome to the stage Randy Larson.
Good evening. As general manager, I should be very excited that this year's awards are being held virtually, but actually I'm very sad because the DMK Awards is one of the times that I actually get to interact with all of you. This year, I'd like to take you back to 2009. 2009 was the first year DMK actually had a $1 million distributor. Somebody that had actually purchased $1 million from DMK over the year. Of course, most of you know that that was DMK Australia. And over the years, DMK Australia has built their territory by almost 4 times that to what they are today. But not only did they build their own territory, DMK Australia had the heart to actually try to share their knowledge with all the other distributors internationally. They always felt that DMK should grow and all the distributors had their own opportunity to advance and hit their potential. This year, We actually had our second distributor reach the $1 million goal. This is a momentous occasion that we feel should be celebrated. So as of this year, we've decided to introduce a brand new award category called the DMK $1 Million Circle Award. Now, our first recipient of this award probably should have already received 10 prior to this, so this should be their 11th award. On behalf of DMK Australia, we'd love to have you accept the very first DMK $1 Million Circle Award. Congratulations.
Hi, Danae, Randy, Ali, and all the team at DMK. And we want to say thank you so much for putting us in the $1 Million Club. I actually really love being in the $1 Million Club. I'm not big on knowing about expenses, but I really love knowing that we're churning over that amount of DMK.
Well, there's actually probably about 4 times that amount, but I want to thank Joseph and Randy for working with us a couple of years ago to start dispatching through containers, refrigerator containers. And as much as the back end of any office doesn't get the accolades they deserve, I want to tell you that there is nothing more pleasing than seeing a 40-foot container arrive chock full of DMK. And as Deb said, the only way we get to do that is by surrounding ourselves with absolutely enthusiastic, passion and obsessed people with the brand. And we've got that here in Australia and New Zealand. We're very fortunate. But again, a big thank you to not only our dispatch staff, but also to Joseph and his team in the USA, because the orders have increased dramatically and they're continuing to increase, and hopefully that's what the $1 Million Club is. But at the same time, that wouldn't have happened if Joseph didn't get in there and really reorganise things. And it's been a quicker turnaround and solid dispatches by container on the seas, which is just great for us. So thank you very much.
Also, you don't get to be in the $1 Million Club without all your passionate, supportive, dedicated therapists, clinics, clients and staff. So this really goes to all of them because they are what helps us make this happen.
Thank you.
Our next recipient has been with us for well over 4 years now, almost 5, and had maybe a rocky start to begin with. The territory she took over is vast, but she started from nothing. And this last, or 2019, she was the second person to achieve well over $1 million in purchases. We would like to invite Ada Liu for DMK China to accept the second only DMK $1 Million Circle Award. Congratulations.
Hi, it's Ada from DMK China. Thank you for giving us the 2019 $1 Million Circle Award. And it took us almost 4 years to reach the $1 million sales. And I'm looking forward to the next 4 years. DMK China will reach to another higher level. And this achievement is done by my team, my accounts, and also the love and support from the global DMK families. We really appreciate the recognition from DMK USA headquarters. And we will work together to bring DMK China to the next era. Thank you.
Again, congratulations to our 2 award winners of the DMK $1 Million Circle Award. Next year, I hope to be inviting some of the rest of you to participate in this exclusive club. And as we grow, maybe we'll see that all of our distributors are part of this club. We look to develop the perks that go along with it as we grow as well. So get ready. I want to see more of you next year up here collecting this award. Now I'd like to introduce someone who started with us at the end of 2019. She has worked with most of our distributors intensively this year, not only to maintain their sales, but in many cases to actually grow significantly in 2020. Without further ado, Miss Ali Maver.
Thank you, Randy. This year has been an inspirational year despite all the challenges, and we have some special achievements to celebrate. The following awards are based on actual sales volume growth year to year, 2018 to 2019. This distributorship has persevered through turbulent times, and their will to forge on is an inspiration to everyone. Truly, they are super women, and they are at the helm of DMK Ukraine. Congratulations, Yulia and Elena, and the entire DMK Ukraine team for achieving second place for highest revenue growth 2019 for DMK International.
We'd like to express our gratitude for this incredible award. I would like to say that this award is dedicated to Dr. Andrei Sotnik. Andrei, who devoted his life to DMK development and brand awareness, not only in Ukraine, but also in many other countries. DMK took a very special place in his life. This award will be always highest honor to us. It will be always a reminder of the hard work that we all have put into.
We continue our journey with DMK. Thank you so much. See you.
Thank you, Yulia and Elena. That was beautiful. I know Dr. Andre is smiling from above. We love you and we are here for you. This woman has an I-can-do attitude. She is the epitome of the consummate professional, always a step ahead and thinking outside of the box. Congratulations, Ada Liu from DMK China and the entire DMK China team for achieving highest revenue growth for 2019 for DMK International.
Hello, this is Ada Liu from DMK China. And I would like to appreciate DMK US headquarters for giving us 2019 the highest revenue growth award again. And once again, we really appreciate your recognition. And this is just the beginning of DMK China. And there's still a long way to go for us. And we just get started. Thank you.
Thank you, Ada. There is no doubt that DMK China's future growth is limitless. Again, congratulations.
This is a part of the program that's hard for me to do, and yet I have to do this, and that is honoring our fallen heroes, our fallen warriors. Things that happen in life that are so unexpected that it leaves us gasping and with an appreciation of life is very short, and therefore we have to make the best of every single moment. The first on my mind, of course, is the terrible and unexpected assassination of our dear Dr. Andrei Sotnik. You know, Andrei was a surrogate son to me in many ways. In fact, I had to fly, well, we all had to fly to Ukraine in the middle of winter, freezing cold, to officiate his funeral, and the hundreds of people that came to honor this remarkable young scientist, a young medical doctor. And the shock of it all just left us numb, so I didn't even feel the cold, really. The senselessness of it. But you know, thinking back, there's a reason for everything in life. And what he has given us and what he's given me will live forever and has changed the lives of many, many people and will continue to. You know, he was my go-to doctor. He was so much enthused with every single thing I ever thought of. No matter how out of the box my ideas were, he would get excited and jump right in. Never charging money for it, never anything, just to be part of the program. Stenzyme, for example. He's just as much a part of that as me and Dr. Laconde and anyone else on the team. And oftentimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night, even now, with an idea, and I say, oh, I've got to text her, I've got to email Andre, and then I realize he's not there anymore. And that's the biggest hurt. That's the biggest hole, that this person that I relied on for so much feedback, so much bouncing ideas, is not there anymore. And so we have to honor him in a big, big way, simply by keeping his memory alive. Of course, he has this lovely young wife, Yulia, who has indeed become a superwoman, and his son, Leo. And I think Leo is probably well on his way to become a great man like his papa. I told him that at the funeral. One last anecdote about that wonderful family is that his father approached me at the dinner they have following the funerals. And he said, you know, I didn't like you, Dr. King, for a long time when you first met my son when he was 23. I go, what? He says, well, that's all I heard about night and day is Danae says this, Danae says that, Danae says this. And he says, I was getting like, who is this Danae? And he said, not until I actually stayed in your home, and the family did come and stay with me at Ari Hall for several days, did I understand what he meant. And he says, now I know. And that meant to me more than anything, just to hear that personal, familial accolade. It really did mean more than I can even say. And our second fallen hero is Mark of Spain, a German man, very, very clever, an intrepid salesman. He could sell, I used to watch him up in front of the women with the hands going, and I even felt like I wanted to buy these DMK, even though I found a DMK. He just made me want to buy it. He was so good with that and so patient. And he was in his 50s. I wished I'd have reached out and had been closer to him. He was working under the auspices of Norway because his partner was Hexa, who he lost a couple of years ago, another huge, huge loss for me in DMK. And he was kind of on his own in Spain, and then the COVID hit, and then the money dried up, and everything went belly up. And I don't know what happened. All I can tell you is we heard that he had passed away, and I thought maybe a stroke, heart attack, or something. And then 3 weeks later, I get a letter that was delayed in the mail that thanked me, from him, that thanked me for my friendship and mentorship and stewardship. And it kind of detailed the horrible difficulties that were going on there and with him personally. And it ended by saying, see you on the other side. Love, Mark. Well, I knew what had happened. And that was the lowest blow of all for me. But I still have to honor this intrepid young man because he put everything he had into a project. And sometimes life just lets people down. It can't be helped. And then last but certainly not least, was my dear and wonderful Mary Kay of Australia. I'm going to miss Mary. What a sense of humor. What so much like me in the way we thought. She was the editor of the Australian Beauty Therapist magazine back in the day when it was quite a strong organization. In fact, it ran the beauty industry in Australia. And she and I just got along like a house of fire from the beginning. I'd already been in Australia for like 10 years with other distributors before Daniel and Debbie. And when I would go into her exhibitions, which were beautifully done, she and American woman by the name of Linda Murdoch would put on these really great exhibitions, but they always featured me. And when they saw that the crowds that came in and how they responded to my particular style of lecturing, they started promoting like crazy. And I tried to get my then distributors to take out bigger and bigger ads, but well, we won't go into that. They certainly weren't Daniel and Debbie Dixon. I'll tell you that right now. But it didn't matter. It got so embarrassing that she would run all my articles, all my sayings, and even sort of ads. And it began to look like I owned the magazine. It became an embarrassment. Oh my God. And she was so great. She actually, I would say, gave us our big start, just with all that free support and publicity. I talked her into doing the first paramedical exhibition or symposium in Australia. And most countries wouldn't do this. You know, they're in the beauty business. You don't go in and say, okay, I want you to get all the top plastic surgeons in Australia to get up and lecture, some of the top beauty people to get up and lecture, organizational people, blah, blah, blah. They'd go, are you crazy? Nope, not Mary Kay. She went ahead, organized it in a big hotel. I don't know where they got the money, but they put it up, and it was fantastic. Nothing had ever been done before in that country, or in a lot of countries, you know. So she was a true visionary, and 100% support. And over the years, with the death of her husband, which was tragic, and the loss of her high-end restaurant, and you know, life started not being that great. Didn't matter. Daniel and Debbie Dixon in DMK Australia kept her going, kept her afloat, honored her, helped her, did so many things in return for this woman's great support. And I'm going to miss you, Mary Kay. It's just the fact that you're gone is, and I know you've lived a long time, but it just feels strange. I just can't pick up the phone and crack a joke. She always liked to say, oh, I'm an old bag. You know, don't pay any attention to me, I'm an old bag. No, darling, you were never an old bag. You were always the most fabulous woman in the world. So goodbye to Mary Kay. And those are the people that have been instrumental in helping DMK become what it is. And so we do owe them this respect, honor, and we must continue to remember what they've contributed. And there may be more as we go along, but you know, each time this happens, it's sudden, it's tragic, it makes me feel very old, but it just makes me think that life is tenuous, it's short. So in the words of my new best friend, now, well, not best friend, but my new friend, Hollywood royalty, Julie Newmar, who is a sort of a disciple and friend of Abraham Hicks, who's a great philosopher here. She says, happy, healthy, happy, healthy, happy, healthy, happy, healthy, dead. That's how you should approach life. Always happy, healthy, happy, healthy, happy, healthy, dead. So we have to think of it that way. And when that happens, we don't want to forget those who came before us and who contributed so hugely to our efforts and to our success.
Great, thank you very much, Janae, for sharing those heartfelt words about Dr. Andrei Sotnik and our very own Mark of Spain. We know that working with them was such a pleasure, and I don't think anyone that did have a chance to meet them would disagree that they were a crucial part of the DMK family, and we have the honor of continuing their legacy for years to come. Let's recognize our first regional winner for DMK Clinic of the Year Northeast. This clinic has created an amazing, tranquil environment that I got to experience back in 2019 when we were doing some training. Her account manager is absolutely right. Any either therapist or client that gets to come into this clinic is very lucky, and that all of her employees and herself are not only well educated and prepared to provide any DMK treatment and home prescriptives, but they also really take a vested interest in every single client that comes through their doors. It is my distinct honor to present the 2019 DMK Clinic of the Year Northeast to the Bespoke Aesthetics team, Adrian Shostak and team.
Hi, this is Adrian Shostak from Bespoke Aesthetics DC. Thank you so much for this honor of Clinic of the Year East Coast. Danae, thank you for making these beautiful, life-changing products that get better every single time I touch them. I was really looking forward to meeting you this year, and I'll take a rain check on next year. Drew and Debbie, thank you for your continued support. And Sarah Bleiweiss, thank you for just taking being a rep to the next level. We're just getting started with DMK, and I can't wait to see what the next year holds for us in terms of helping people to change their skin.
Now let's celebrate the 2019 Clinic of the Year Southeast. This clinic owner has always had a dream of owning her own multi-room clinic, and that dream became a reality this year. We are so excited because we know that her commitment to education and to her clients and to her staff is really the hallmarks of what made her clinic successful. So without further ado, let me introduce to you the 2019 Southeast Clinic of the Year, the Skin Fix, Lori Geibeg.
Hey guys, I'm Lori Geibeg with the Skin Fix in Lake City, Florida, and we are so excited to accept the award for Best Clinic in the Southeast. There are some amazing clinics here in the Southeast, so we are so humbled and honored to accept this award. It would not be possible without our amazing team and our incredible clients. We also have to give a very big thank you to DMK and all the people that have helped set us up for success. Tammy, Ty, Drew, Debbie, Daniel, thank all of you so much. And of course, thank you to Danae himself for your vision for this company and for creating these products that give our clients life-changing results. Thank you so much.
Let's celebrate the successes of the DMK Clinic of the Year Midwest 2019. Now, this clinic owner, when they first came to DMK, were actually pregnant with their son, had a couple little ones at home as well, all the while was managing a team of 4 other staff members. You can tell that she is completely dedicated, not only to her team, but also to every single client that comes through that door. Her passion for her customers and for improving the skin of the lives around her is very evident in every client that she gets to work with. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to announce the Clinic of the Year Midwest 2019 Love Beautiful Skin, Christina Freeman and team. Let's celebrate the successes of our Clinic of the Year 2019 for the Central Region. This clinic is always on the cutting edge of advanced paramedical skin revision treatments. The clinic's owner's tough and high standards is one of the things that makes them great and one of the reasons that they've been recognized as the best in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Her commitment to education and making sure that every single one of her team members is prepared for every client that comes in is one of the reasons that they've been so successful. It is my distinct honor to recognize Clinic of the Year for the Central Region 2019, the Skin Bar, Ashley Yancey.
Hi, my name's Ashley Yancey and I'm the owner of the Skin Bar. We were so thrilled to hear that we were the #1 DMK clinic in the Midwest. DMK has been an instrumental tool for us to really achieve the results that we need for our clients. I can't wait to see what they come out with in the future, and thank you to my rep Lynn. She has been fantastic. She's helped to train my staff and has been a huge help to me. Thanks, DMK.
Let's celebrate the success of Clinic of the Year 2019 for the Desert Mountain region. Now, when I first met this therapist, she had some of the best, most inquisitive questions that I've ever heard regarding DMK skin revision and serving her clients. And one of the best things and things that I've always appreciated about her is she was committed to making sure that her clients would see the results after each treatment. And with that commitment to not only education and willingness to learn, that is what made her successful all these years. Now, in good news, she was actually so successful, she was able to retire this year. And with that, we wish her the very best in retirement. Going out on top is the Clinic of the Year for the Desert Mountain region in 2019, Mary Lou Coleman with Good Skin Again. Let's celebrate the successes of our Clinic of the Year for the Pacific Northwest 2019. Now, this clinic owner is originally from Southern California, and her commitment not only to her community, but anyone that comes through her door is phenomenal. One of the best things that we see with her is she is willing to take on skin conditions that others would not even dare. And evidence of this is she is actually the winner of the 2019 DMK International Aesthetics Competition. So it is my distinct honor, who I considered a dear friend, an amazing clinic owner. The 2019 Pacific Northwest Clinic of the Year is Shauna Porter with Renew Skin Spa.
Hello everybody, Shauna with Renew Skin Spa. We're proud to be top clinic of the Pacific Northwest for the third year in a row. I want to thank Danae. I've been able to help skin that I never thought I would be able to. Also want to thank my account manager, Laura. You've been very helpful. And also our DMK therapists. It's a great community to be part of, lots of education. I'm always learning something new. And most of all, I want to thank our clients for spreading the word with our skin revision program. We really enjoy working with these difficult skin issues. So look forward to seeing more every year. 4 years with DMK has been wonderful, and we look forward to more. Thank you, everyone.
Well, I am so excited to present the Northern California Clinic of the Year for 2019. And the reason is because this goes to a clinic owner who literally picked up her whole entire life from Europe, moved to the Bay Area with her husband to start her practice. She is a doctor that has been extremely successful because of her dedication both to her clients and to her education. Personally, when I met her was during a Program 1 training, her very first one up in the Bay Area, and I had the honor of teaching that very first Program 1. She asked some of the toughest questions that I've ever heard in a Program 1 training, and I think that's what has made us such good friends today. She continued her education with DMK and took her paramedical training here at headquarters. And during a planning session, during that paramedical, she had told me that she had taken over a multi-room lease in one of the highest rent districts on the West Coast. I simply asked her one question. Did she want to be a marginally successful landlord, subleasing that space to the tenants, or did she want to manage and run a successful aesthetics practice? Well, she chose the latter, and that's one of the reasons that she is such a successful clinic owner today. So it is my distinct honor to present to my friend, a very valued colleague and clinic owner, the 2019 Northern California Clinic of the Year, Valeria Semenyuk. Skin Ovation.
Hello, everybody. We're here at Skin Ovation, and it's absolute pleasure to be able to receive the award of being the best in Northern California. We want to thank Danae, who created the most amazing tool and gave it to us to be able to work with it. I personally want to thank my team, who's always do the best and to be the greatest at what they do. We also want to say thank you to our clients who always trust, support, and love us and allow us to walk them through their not easy path to their incredible skin that they deserve. Thank you so much.
Let's celebrate the success of DMK Clinic of the Year, Southern California for 2019. Now, this clinic owner is one of the most creative clinics that we work with. You can always tell she is always willing to try new things. If you follow her on social media, one of the things that you'll notice that she is very engaging, very creative. In fact, her makeup is always on point. I don't know how she has time to do it, but she always makes herself look really, really nice with some of the costumes that she's been able to come up with. Her business has continuing to grow ever since we met her. If there's a contiguous unit that comes up in the building that she's in, she's continued to take over the next unit as they come up, even expanding to the bottom floor now of her whole entire building. So it is my distinct pleasure and honor to recognize DMK Clinic of the Year Southern California 2019, Label Me Lindsay, Lindsay Villarreal and team.
We are so excited. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for this award. Clinic of the Year, Southern California. Danae, thank you for making these amazing products and putting them in the hands of estheticians so we can help our clients. Thank you to all the LML clients who have jumped on the DMK bandwagon with us, and our estheticians and staff who's really become super educated in the DMK line so they can use the products to the best of their ability. Chelsea, is our account manager, and let me tell you, she has inspired me to really make DMK what it is here at LML, so thank you so much. We couldn't have done it without you. I've loved the journey, and I also really enjoyed meeting all of the other clinics around the area and outside of California. We've all become a family, and I just can't wait for next year.
Let's celebrate the success of our 2019 Clinic of the Year, Pennsylvania. In the words of her account manager, this clinic owner is unstoppable, a real leader, someone that truly goes above and beyond, not only for her clients, but her staff as well. If you have had the opportunity to go to one of her events, you'll know that she hosts some of the best brunches that you could ever go to, constantly flowing with people and some of the best specials that we've ever seen. So with this clinic owner, we know that there will be either larger locations or multiple locations because the sky is the limit for her. It is my honor to recognize Clinic of the Year for the Pennsylvania 2019 Allison Brittany Aesthetics and team.
Hi DMK family, I'm Allison with Allison Brittany Aesthetics, and we are honored to be accepting the award for Clinic of the Year for Pennsylvania. First and foremost, I want to thank my team. I could not do this without you girls, and I'm forever thankful for your hard work. I also want to thank Sarah, our account manager, who goes above and beyond and is an amazing mentor, educator, and friend. I want to thank our loyal clientele for your continued dedication and support. We would not be here today if it weren't for all of you. Thank you to Danae and everybody at headquarters for all of your hard work. DMK has not only changed my skin and changed my lives, but as all of you know, it's changed many of others. Thank you so much for this award.
All right, congratulations, all the regional managers. You know, with your commitment and your passion, you really are the heartbeat of America. You literally have made DMK USA relevant as it is today. And with that, I thank you. And now we have a few other awards to observe, so take it away, Drew.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Janae. Now let's shift gears and celebrate the successes of the top 3 solo estheticians in the U.S. 2019. Now let's celebrate the success of the DMK 2019 Solo Esthetician of the Year, 3rd place. I had the opportunity of meeting this clinic owner a little over 5 years ago as her family was continuing to grow. And she was just as committed to her clients back then as she is today. She is no stranger of winning awards and also no stranger of traveling far distances to not only build on her own education, but also provided the best experience for her clients. Evidence of this is she's doing a build out on her new clinic right now and drove all the way from Northern California down to Southern California just to get cabinets so that they matched and looked great, so that as clients experience her amazing paramedical skin revision treatments, there's continuity and everything looks perfect in her clinic. It is my honor to present the 2019 Solo Esthetician of the Year, 3rd place, Show a Little Skincare, Danielle Lawrence.
Thank you, DMK, for honoring me with the 3rd place Solo Esthetician Award for 2019. Not too shabby for, I think I did an average about 16 hours a week in the treatment room, so I will take that. Thank you very much to Danae, my mentor, my friends. You mean the world to me. Thank you to Drew Coleman. You're my brother from another mother, and you are just always my biggest motivator, biggest cheerleader, and you have helped me so much in my business, and I appreciate you always. Thank you to my account manager, Laura. Love you. You're always there for me. Couldn't ask for a better account manager. And thank you to my clients for always doing messed up stuff to your faces so I can live the dream every day. I would say that 2020 is going to be a better year, but I think that one's going to be a wash for all of us. But on the flip side, I did get to renovate my dream clinic during the shutdown. We are almost done. I'm very excited. So here's to 2021, because I'm going to be killing it that year. So, in fact, you guys are seeing part of my treatment room wall in my primary treatment room right now. I'm very excited for this place to be good, and I can't wait to show it to you. So again, thank you, DMK. You guys are my peeps, and hopefully I get to see you guys all in person next year. Bye.
Let's celebrate the success of the Best Solo Esthetician for 2019, 2nd place. Now, this is one of the hardest working women in our industry. She just opened a larger clinic, so she's no longer a solo esthetician, but it's great because her staff will continue to build, and if her commitment to her education and her team's education continues, she's going to be recognized as one of the top clinics, I'm sure, in years to come. She is no stranger of the treatment room and is extremely active on social media, so it is my honor to recognize the Best Solo Esthetician 2019, second place, the Dallas esthetician, Savannah Boda.
Hi guys, I just wanted to thank you all so much for letting me win second place for DMK this year. I am so thankful to be a part of this company and to be working with such an amazing rep, Lynn. We absolutely love DMK and what it does for our clients here. So we just want to thank you guys so much from Savannah Boda Aesthetics, and make sure to follow us on Instagram at the Dallas Esthetician.
Let's celebrate the success of the Best Solo Esthetician 2019. This person has an exceptional smile. Anytime you're around her, she puts you in a better mood. There's always a kind word to be said, and I know that she's also a really good cook. Her clients love her. In fact, even after she moved from the Bay Area out to the desert in Nevada, her clients loved her so much that they would invite her back up to the Bay Area to do treatments. And she would do it. She would drive all the way from Nevada all the way up to the Bay Area just to see her clients because they loved her so much. So with that, I am so honored to recognize our Best Solo Esthetician 2019 to Face and Body Evolution, Maria Gina Paragon.
Hi everyone. Well, this is an exciting and surprising moment, at least for me. Year 2019 was one of the happiest, successful, and progressive time of my life, both personally and professionally. But this award wouldn't be possible without my ever loyal clients. So many thanks to them. Thank you to Danae for your brilliance. You are a true gift to the people in your life. To my account manager, Laura Hernandez, for helping me in any way she can when I run into problems. Love you, Laura. To the staff, Desiree, Casey, Bien, to the educators, to Drew, Randy, and all hosts behind the operation working day in and out to get our products into our hands. So thank you all. Thank you to the DMK network, my colleagues who shares your expertise and advices. You guys all rock. I love you all. Advice. My advice to who just got into the DMK train and to all who's already been in is to be a good listener. Good listener to our clients, as it's the best way to lead. Be honest to them. Don't be afraid to cut someone or anyone who doesn't heed your advice. It's a waste of time for us. But in the process of doing so, be kind. Please know that you are worth your time, your knowledge, and give your energy to those who appreciate you. Lastly, my full gratitude goes to my late husband, who was there in every possible way to make my success seems like a breeze. I could have not done it without him. 2020 is a year of mischiefs, but it's not over yet. So let us all hope to thrive. Finally, life is fleeting, so make every day, everyone count.
Wonderful. Now let's celebrate one of my favorite awards that we're going to talk about tonight. This is the 2019 Most Improved Clinic Award. Now, this clinic owner has been with us for several years now, and something happened in 2019. Her business just exploded, and we know why. It is her commitment, again, you hear a common theme to education and to her team. And she also expanded her clinic too, so her location grew. Hired a couple team members and has continued to grow even to this day. So it is my honor and privilege to present to the year-over-year best clinic growth, 193% growth in 1 year, 193%, to Face Pop, Cassie D'Ambrosio and team.
Hi, I'm Cassie, and I'm here to accept the award of the Most Improved Clinic of 2019. Whoop whoop, 193% growth, and I honestly could not have done it without my incredible team, Kim and Caitlin. Of course, Danae and everyone at DMK for creating such amazing products and being so supportive. And then Ty, oh Ty, thank you for pushing me out of my comfort zone and yeah, and always being there to help. And Tammy, who's now our new rep, she's incredible and so helpful with everything. So thank you. And of course, our amazing clients. So we would not be here without our clients. So thank you everyone who has supported Face Pop this last year, and we really appreciate you.
All right, now let's recognize the 2019 Clinic of the Year USA. Now you'll notice that there's two of us standing here, and that is for a significant reason. This is the first time this has ever happened in the history of the Clinic of the Year USA. The top two clinics within the United States of sales revenue were so close that they were 0.00024% within their sales figures of each other. That is 24 1/millionths% close. So it truly was too close to call. And without sharing or giving away who those clinic owners are, Danae, can you share some kind words about both of our winners tonight?
Okay, well, one, I will say privyet, and darling, you know that you're one of my favorites of all times because of your excellence, your commitment, and because you so gracefully went from one licensed profession in your own country and didn't lose heart and came here and did even better. So therefore, I just feel fantastic that you won this. The other lady, I sent a very, very special official, in fact, head of national security at the time, to you in Washington, D.C., because I would trust you. I did a big investigation of all of the therapists in the area, and I hope this wouldn't make anybody upset. But for certain security reasons, you were the one that I picked. So also congratulations.
So with that, we would like to congratulate the DMK USA 2019 Clinics of the Year, Bespoke Aesthetics, Adrian Shostak, and Skinovation, Valeria Semenyuk. Congratulations.
Hello, our beloved DMK community. We're here at Skinovation are so thankful and honored to be able to receive amazing award of being the best DMK clinic of the year. It's a very special moment for us, and we would like to say a huge thank you to Danae, who have created this amazing product that allow us to treat people every day. We also want to say thank you to our US team who supports us through thick and thin in making sure that we have everything to succeed. We also would like to say thank you to the DMK community who always inspire us in making sure that we push our boundaries to deliver the best results. We also just want to say to our professional in this industry to just be passionate, to keep learning, to grow and be best version of yourself. We have the best tool. Thank you so much. We're here at Skinovation, very happy.
Hi, Adrienne from Bespoke Aesthetics DC. Thank you for Clinic of the Year. I, could not be happier about it. And we are just getting started with DMK, and I am so proud and happy to have it in my tool belt for helping people. Skinovation San Francisco, can't wait to meet you. Congratulations to you as well. Danae, I cannot wait to meet you. Drew, Debbie, I thank you again for your continued support. And Sarah Blywise, I cannot thank you enough. You have been a friend and a mentor and a true support. And being a boss is hard. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm really working intuitively over here. And to have you on my team and to have your loyalty and respect and care has been just transformative for my business. And for me personally, I have nothing but the highest respect for you. And I like you too. So that's an added bonus. Anyway, onwards and upwards, let's see what the next year brings. 2021, it's going to be a good one. I hope to see you in the flesh next year.
Well, it's been an incredible evening. The only thing that I would have had better was seeing you all sitting right out here in front of us. I do miss that. Nothing like that energy between people. And it's the same thing when I'm doing all of these Zoom lectures around the world lately. I love doing it, and I love the reception, but still that contact means a lot. But we'll get back to that soon. We've had some wonderful recipients this year, and now this is the very last part of it, and the big one. And this one goes to a very special couple that are special to me on many, many levels, and at the family level too. They started out very young. They weren't even married at the time. I just recently saw a picture of them on Facebook, probably taken here, I can't remember where, but these look like little kids, beautiful little kids. And I guess to me, at my age, they are still kids, even though they're mature and very successful grown-up adults. We owe them a great deal, all of us, all over the world, because during recessive times, during bad times, good times, they were just constantly intrepid with their marketing research, their training. They're doing multiple boot camps and videos and things that all the therapists everywhere have taken to heart and worked with, because there's nothing like practical experience and passion. Takes both, okay? And they have it in heaps, as they would say, and loads, and that is none other than Debbie and Daniel Dixon of DMK Australia. That's a big one, honey. Oh, Jesus, faith in Begara. Here it is, kids. You're worth it all and more.
Hello, thank you, Danae, Randy, Drew, and Ali, and all the DMK International team. It's a lovely honour for us to win the 2019 DMK Distributor of the Year. But I want to tell you, this is an award that we're accepting on behalf of all of our clinics in Australia and New Zealand and all of their therapists. They've had an amazing time during this COVID period, very challenging for owners and therapists. And I want to say it's their dedication to skin, where they're changing lives each and every day, which has brought them through this. We've had an enormous amount of businesses make the jump or the leap, I suppose, or the transition from beauty into skin, and their business is just rocketing, which is outstanding. I think they've got a long way to go in their path to the ideal skin clinic they have. And it's been their dedication to education and furthering themselves. And the MyDMK space was consumed enormously throughout the COVID period, about 5,200 courses in the month of April. So that sort of dedication is what these awards bring, and we want to thank them on behalf of Debbie, myself, and DMK Australia.
This award doesn't go to Daniel and I. This award really is to our clinics. And I think the key to their success is their dedication and passion for education. I also want to congratulate all of our team, because without them, we wouldn't be able to get this award. They're very passionate, they're very supportive of our clinics, they're dedicated to DMK, and they also really contribute to initiative and innovation in our business, and so we're very grateful to them. Thank you. We're very proud to get this award, but this award goes to all our wonderful therapists, clinics, staff, and everyone in Australia and New Zealand. So cheers.
Here's to a bigger next year.
I would now like to invite all of you to come and attend next year's World of Confidence Conference and DMK Awards dinner. I told you earlier, DMK saved some money this year because of COVID. So I've opened up my pocketbook, and we're going to have a fantastic event down at the Hilton Waterfront in Huntington Beach. This is the first time we've ever done a beachfront conference. It's a gorgeous resort and you're going to have a great time. Allie, why don't you tell us when this great event is going to happen?
Thank you, Randy. It's going to be August 8th and 9th for World of Confidence and August 10th and 11th for the International Sales Meeting.
So this is, far enough into the year that we hope everybody has their vaccination by then. So this event is scheduled to go full force. We look forward to seeing all of you next year. Drew, why don't you talk about some of the events that we're going to be having?
So we're going to have some amazing guest speakers from around the world that will be flying in for education. That we will have hands-on training, and we will be launching brand new product treatments and home prescriptives. So Danae's going to tell us about a project that he's been working on for the last 3 years.
Longer than 3 years.
Longer.
The big one, of course, is still Stenzyme. It's worth the time and the expense. There will be variables that are pioneered and never before done. We actually have Hollywood royalty, Julie Newmar. She's thrilled with some of the things that are happening, not only on her face, but her arms, legs, other places. So we see a horizon that's very large with this unusual protocol, plus a few other pigmentation protocols that have never before done by anybody in the world, including Spain, okay?
Don't wait because it will sell out. And until then, have a great year, guys. Bye.
Bye.